Cass Elliot was born on September 19, 1941 in Baltimore, Maryland. Her birth name was Ellen Naomi Cohen. She was also called Mama Cass, but she didn't like that name. She was a singer in the pop group called the Mamas and the Papas. She was super talented and charismatic. There was an urban legend that she died after choking on a ham sandwich, but that was not the case. She won a Grammy in 1967, with songs such as Monday Monday, California Dreaming, I Saw Her Again, Go Where You Wanna Go, and Dedicated to the One I Love. No wonder they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998. What was your favorite song? She left high school early to pursue a career in entertainment. She loved acting, but music was her passion. She was in a folk group called the Big Three. After replacing a few members, they changed their name to the Mugwumps. She would later form the Mamas and the Papas with Denny Doherty, John Phillips, and Michelle Phillips. Another story that isn't true about her was that she was accidentally hit in the head with a copper pipe and her vocal range was increased by 3 notes. The Mamas and the Papas made some of the best music ever. When they broke up, she stayed busy with solo albums, touring, and she hosted 2 primetime specials. The song she sang, called Dream a Little Dream, became her signature song. She was in love with Denny Doherty, but he only saw her as a friend. Cass was devastated when she found out Denny and Michelle Phillips had an affair. She was married twice and had a daughter named Owen. She died in her sleep in 1974 from a heart attack in London. The apartment belonged to her friend, the great singer Harry Nilsson. She was 32 years old. John Phillips was born on August 30th, 1935 in Parris Island, South Carolina. He was a singer, a songwriter, a producer, and a musician. His nickname was Papa John. That was also the name of his autobiography. He was the leader of the group called the Mamas and the Papas. I've debated making a video about him for years due to the disgusting allegations against him. It's tough because the man isn't here to defend himself. I am a big fan of his music, and I grew up listening to them. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998. He won a Grammy in 1969. Some of the songs he wrote or co-wrote include Monday Monday, California Dreaming, Go Where You Wanna Go, Creaky Alley, I Saw Her Again Last Night, and Dedicated to the One I Love. It really feels like these songs are ingrained in my DNA. They broke up in 1968. He also wrote the hit song called San Francisco, Be Sure to Wear Flowers in Your Hair, for his friend Scott McKenzie, and helped write the Beach Boys song Kokomo. What was your favorite song he wrote? He attended Hampden-Sydney College for a while, but music was his destiny. His first group was called the Journeymen. He helped organize the Monterey Pop Festival in 1967. He was married 4 times and had 5 children. His second wife, named Michelle, was also in the Mamas and the Papas. John was devastated when she cheated on him with Denny Doherty, also in the group. 3 of his daughters had their own fame. Mackenzie was an actress and a singer. China is a singer and an actress. And Bijou was an actress, a model, and a singer. He was convicted of drug trafficking in 1981. He abused many substances, and he had a liver transplant in 1992. He was photographed drinking a beer in a bar a few months after that. His oldest daughter, Mackenzie, claimed she had a consensual sexual relationship with John once she was over the age of 18. She said it all ended when she got pregnant and didn't know who the father was. She made the allegations 8 years after he passed away. The family is split in half with who believes it and who doesn't. They were both addicted to drugs for many years. John died in 2001 from heart failure. He was 65 years old. Denny Doherty was born on November 29, 1940 in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. He's known for being a singer in the Mamas and the Papas. He was also an actor. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998. His dad wanted him to learn a trade, but his dreams of being a singer were too strong. He was in a few bands before hitting the big time. He became friends with Cass Elliot and briefly joined John Phillips' band called the New Journeymen. They all formed the Mamas and the Papas in 1965 and made some of the best music in history. Denny sang lead on California Dreamin'. Denny and John's wife Michelle were having a secret affair. This led to tensions in the band and a hit single called I Saw Her Again. Cass was in love with Denny, but he only saw her as a friend. After the band imploded, he released music as a solo artist. He was married twice and had 3 children. He later returned to Canada and worked as an actor. He died in 2007 from kidney failure after surgery for a stomach aneurysm. He was 66 years old.